olive green is really doing something for your girl. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. But anyway, you guys, I heard that we're getting a second stimulus check. And I was really contemplating real hard about what to do with it. Because I was like, okay, I'm getting an extra, a few cents or whatever. What do I do with this? Do I just spend it all on a bill? Do I just splurge and buy myself some Louboutin shoes because I've been wanting to do that for forever? Or do I be responsible and be an adult about it? So I'm just going to share with you, I guess, what I came up with and my method of spending this money, or not just stimulus checks, but if you ever come into like a wad of cash, like I guess your birthday or whatever, if you get some unexpected cash, the way that I like to go about splitting it up or using it, and hopefully this helps you guys. So y'all tell me in the comments, what do you plan to do with your stimulus check? Like, let me know. If you want to donate it to me, that is also an option, so let me know. All right, so I was definitely wrestling with a few thoughts, like, should I save this money? Should I invest it? Should I just put it all towards my bills? So let me first start off by saying, if you have any outstanding bills that were late, that were, use it for that. If your rent has not been paid for a while, use towards that. Like, those are necessities, priorities. This, what I'm about to talk about now, is for people who are okay, like they have their bills paid for, the most part, like they're good, they have groceries, they have all that stuff. This is just an extra amount of money that they can now be flexible with. So, you guys know about how when people get married, they always say like you should have something new, something old, and something blue. So I was trying to be cute, more like corny, some would say, but I don't really care. I came up with, you should do something for you, something new, and something old. So the something new is something investing in your future, and the something old is something for your past. So I'm gonna break each of these down and let's go. All right, we're gonna go with the example of the stimulus check because it is just the simplest thing that I can think of at this moment. And just say, for example, you're getting the $1,200, and if we're going by the method I use, I'm gonna call it the wedding, what is that? The wedding method. You're gonna divide the money that you get by 3. So you're gonna divide it, the $12,000 by 3, which is $400 for each category. So let's go over the categories again. Something new, and something old. All right, so something for you. This is you being selfish, you splurging on something that you always wanted, that item that has been in your Amazon or your Sephora or your Nike cart the whole time and you have not pressed check out yet. This is the time to press that checkout button and buy that thing that you want, whether it's a sneaker, a bag, a massage, or just something material. I would say material, or something that you're going to enjoy for yourself. If you could go to a concert right now, I don't think you can, but if you could have gone to a concert, use it on that. If you want a new wig, because I want a new wig too, use it on that. Whatever it is that you want to use that money on, that thing that you've been wanting, and you're like, I don't got money for that. Use it. It's for you. Okay, and then now we're going to jump to the past. So this is for debt. You're going to use this money for debt. Any student loans that you have. So I don't really know too much about how student loans work because I don't have any, but I heard that the federal student loans, like the interest is paused or something like that. Please correct me if I'm wrong. But if any type of interest is paused, this is the perfect time to pay money on that, because now you're just paying whatever you owe and not extra money. So if you want to put that $400 that we took from our stimulus check, because we divided it by 3, remember? And that's $400 for each category. Take that $400 and put it towards that. Go ahead. If you have any credit card bills that you still have a balance due, like you made the minimum payment or you made a payment on it last month, but you still have a balance and you could pay it off or put money towards it, do that. If you have any outstanding bills that you just need to pay, do that. We're going to clear up the stuff from our past so that we can look forward to our future. That was really corny, but I like it. All right, and then for the last section, which is something new, this is investing in yourself. And that is so important. I think that too many times we are so focused on the here and now that we forget that we're gonna get older. We're gonna need things when we're older. And sometimes the things that we have now will help us in the future. If we plant those seeds from now, I'm being real corny, you guys. I can't help it. If we plant the seeds from now, the tree will spring up later, all right? So let me give you guys some ideas for what to do with the new. You can invest, like literally invest. I know the new is for investing in yourself, but you can literally invest. If you've been one of those people who is like, I really want to get into the stock market, but I don't got money for that. I don't got $100 or $500 to spare to let the stock market do with. Now you literally do. Like, this money wasn't meant for you, but now you have it, and you're not using all of it, right? Because we already invested in something for you. We already paid off some type of bill. So now, all right, y'all can take this $400 and I can learn how to use the stock market. And just a tip, you guys, if you're not super confident in going and buying individual stocks by yourself, or you don't understand how to do it, there are robo-advisors. So for example, I talked about Wealthfront before in previous videos, talked about Betterment, and there are tons of other ones. I think Robinhood, people use that. I've heard people use Acorns, but these are platforms that usually you take a questionnaire, they ask you about yourself, and based on your answers to that questionnaire, they will tell you this is where they think that you should invest your money, and they will invest it for you. So all you would need to do is provide the money and they'll invest it for you, and you can monitor it in that way. So if you don't necessarily feel comfortable, like, I don't know what stock to buy, you can take that route as well, because now you got the money for it. The other idea that you can use to invest in your future is if you have a business or a hobby, buy something to further or to better it. So for example, if you're starting a YouTube channel, buy a light, like buy a ring light, buy a new camera. If you're starting a hobby, or if you have a hobby, basketball, dancing, buy something to help you further in that. If you are starting, I have a lot of friends who are into culinary arts, so they bake or they have their own catering services. Buy a new frying pan, buy a new baking tin. I don't really know what they need, but you get the gist. Buy something that's going to help you further your business or further that hobby that you love. And the last tip that I have for you guys is if you are in school, for example, or if you have a car, like put money down towards upcoming payments. So for example, if you have a car and you have car insurance, usually it's cheaper if you pay for the car insurance all at one time when it's due, rather than separating it out month by month. So if you have the money for it and you could just put it down and not have to worry about an extra, few dollars every month, do that. If you have college coming up, there's usually fees for books, for what they charge you for everything anyway. They charge you for oxygen and breathing. So if you're in that predicament and you need to have some money set aside for fees, then do that. It's investing in yourself, investing in your education, and investing in your future. All right, guys, so please do tell me what you're gonna do with your stimulus check. Tell me if you like this method, if it works for you, and don't forget to share with your friends, like and comment. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed your daily dose of